Hey everyone, how's it going? This one might be a bit longer than the usual video, but we'll see how it goes. Today we're going to be looking at my United States typeset. It's in a Dansco 7070, and in the past Dansco did not, they originally made these folders and then they stopped producing them, and they're extremely popular, and so then they just stopped making them. They stopped, they were like, we're done. And so that resulted in these in older folders skyrocketing in price on eBay, because these are the creme de la creme of the typeset series. Some of them have some people have Intercept Shield, but I still think Dansco is the king. But recently they just came out of nowhere. They were like, hey, we're making these albums again, check them out, you can buy them here, buy them there. And they just, people are so excited. Everyone's like, I have to get this folder now. And I mean, some people are pretty upset and be like, because now they paid $60, $70, $80 for an older folder, and now they can buy one of these for $25. I mean, I bought mine. I had an older folder, and it was kind of beat up, and I paid like $60, $70 for it, but I bought this one just because I gotta get a new one. But I'm okay with that. I don't really mind. That's just kind of the way the hobby goes. You win some, you lose some. But so today, I'll get some better pictures in a minute. We'll just kind of have a quick overview. I put in some proofs. I'll give you guys a better close look. The one thing that really irks me, I'm gonna take you off your stand for a second, about these holders, I don't know if it's Dansco in general or what it is, but these large scents do not fit into their hole, and that just really bugs me. The cornet, that fits beautifully. That's snug like a bug. The drape bust, it's okay. It could definitely be better. Classic height, I'm not too sure, but I'm assuming that it's similar to your cornet. I mean, look how much space you have. It's just so infuriating how they cannot get the size of the hole right, and that's just really bugging me. So up here we have an 1834 half cent, and I got this. It was originally in an AU. I don't remember what it was, in an AU NGC holder, and I was just like, I need to take it out. It's just a beautiful chocolate brown, and it's just original color. It's just gorgeous. Some of these coins have damage or hold, but they're kind of fillers. I'm a college student, so I don't really have a ton of money. I mean, they're not the best, but they're better than nothing, you know? The drape bust, I decided to get I really wanted an 18th century piece, but I couldn't find one that I liked, and I thought this one had decent detail with just a hole over to the side. It didn't bother me too much. This one is obviously a hole filler. I really like this cornet though. It's got really nice detail. It's a lovely chocolate brown, just like our classic head. And it's probably, I don't remember, XFAU, something like that. It's just, yeah, a nice original color. This is one of my most recents, was the Flying Eagle, and they're such a short 2-year set, and man, are they expensive just for a single penny. It's like $15, $20 for one of these pennies in this kind of condition. It's just crazy. This is just a typical Indian head. This one's a nice AU to BU, probably an AU VDB. It's got a nice color, nothing too special. You have a wheat cent, steel penny, a proof memorial. I got this one out of the 76 Centennial set, a proof set. You have just a kind of, not beat up, just kind of general worn 2-cent piece. Here's a 3-cent silver. I'm not gonna take it out or whatever. It's too much of a pain. You can see a big gouge by the shield, in the middle of the shield. But I don't know if, here, I can slide this out. Maybe that'll make it a bit better viewing. Yeah, that's better. I don't know if you can, I'll provide pictures down in the description. But this used to have a gorgeous rainbow toning. You can kind of see a bit of remnants, just kind of, focus, just kind of some like the red, a little bit over here. It's kind of just turned to brown, a bit of yellow, but it was just entirely rainbow toned. And this album just, it was the old one that did it. I don't know if this one does it too, or if it was just the coin being in the terminal stage, but it's just gone. There's no more rainbow toning, and I was really disappointed in that. Oh well. Let's see. I got a few half dimes. This one, I really like the character on this 55 seated half dime. It's just a nice typical wear. It's got nice color. Can't really complain. We got a 71 Legend half dime. It's got a bit of a cleaning, something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's there. Let's see. You have a 1883 no cent Liberty head, and so the reason that this is no cents here, we'll kind of show you on the back. Is you can kind of see, you see the, sorry, it's flipped, but that's the way the albums are. You see how because this is the first year type, and then this is the no cents, and this is the with cents. And so what was happening was that since this was your first year, there were new nickels, and people were like, oh, these are new. You didn't have the media or anything like that you do today. And so some people were gold plating these coins and passing them off as a new $5 gold piece because they didn't have any denomination on it. All they had was the Roman numeral 5. And so you can get a lot of 1883 no cents with a bit of the gold plating left on it because some people tried to be a bit cheeky and get a whole bunch of money off of it. So that's why they added cents back on in the later years. And so here's a nice 1913 with a different style mound. Here, I'll take it out in a second. You can kind of see a bit of, you can't really see it, but in hand, it's got a light gold toning. It's got decent detail, maybe an AU or something like that. That's just kind of standard Buffalo nickel. You got a proof Jefferson. That I got out of the Centennial set. We have a war nickel. I mean, I actually got that one out of circulation, and that was pretty cool. So then I have a Liberty seated dime, the first design, and I just think that design is so cool. Even though it's super worn, it has a big scratch on it. It's ugly. But that design, it's so simple. It's just very refreshing, and it's really nice. This is actually my first seated dime. It's actually a CC. I got it because it would be my first Carson City Mint coin. It's still my only Carson City Mint coin. But yeah, I got it because, and I'll probably just keep that in there just because of the story behind it. You have a nice polyfined VF Barber dime, and you have this bad boy. Look at that, beautiful color. BU, both the Mercury and the Roosevelt, they just have nice color, bit of gold, bit of blue. This is very pretty. Again, the dime out of the Centennial set. This is one of my recent coins. I got a 20-cent piece. It was in a Fair 2 holder, I believe. I think it was an ACS. So nothing too special, but still a very nice piece. We have a couple of quarters, Liberty seated quarters. They're nothing too special, but they're nice nonetheless. Some then we have our quarter, or our second row of quarters, and I have that all filled out. I only have 2 left for the quarters, and I'm hoping to get that finished. I'm really looking for maybe a really nice cat bust, or a really nice cat bust, or really nice Liberty seated. But we'll see, just because I really like that design. You have a Barber quarter, and then I really enjoy the Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. It's just original. The way you can tell is to say you couldn't see the date, and the chest was all worn and all that. Do you see the hair? So if you look at the hair right here, you see how that kind of flips up like that? And this Type 2 goes down. That's your main way of telling, because even if you get a ton of wear, that hair still shows through. And I really like the originality of the Type 1 piece, and it's really nice. If you look at some of the original artwork from when they were first proposing these coins, I saw one, and you could see it was these gorgeous set of dolphins kind of curved up along these edges. I'll try and provide a link below, but it was so pretty. I wish they put that in the original, in this design. But and also the reason you have a Type 1 and a Type 2 is that this so you have a naked breast here, but then over here you have chainmail over it, and it was 1916, 1917. You had public nudity was not accepted back then, and I mean still not today, but you know what I mean. And so there was a huge outburst, and people were angry over it, so they had to change the design. And people being people, you know, standard silver quarter and just a clad. Here's a cat bust. Sorry, here's a cat bust half. It's a funny story. So I originally bought a 1936 for this empty hole, but I forgot that the 1936 reeded edge was rare, and it wasn't the lettered edge that was rare. And so I thought I was buying a reeded edge, but I got a lettered edge, but I already had a lettered edge, and so I ended up selling it later. So I don't have a reeded edge yet, but I will get there. And here's a Liberty seated half. It's in pretty decent shape. I mean, it's got a bit of pitting and it's got a hole, but it's got a really nice dark just tone over it. I don't know if that's just environmental damage from a fire or something like that, but it's just really nice. I really like it. And here's a oh, what a piece. Here's a super low ball. Sorry, my camera cut out. I didn't have enough space. But yeah, so it's a super low ball coin. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting, and I didn't have a super low ball coin in my set yet, and I don't know, I just kind of got it just to get it, I guess, and to fill the hole. Just a normal worn Sea Liberty have. This barbered head, or barbered quarter, I don't know why they have it a Liberty head and why they haven't changed it to Barber yet, because Barber was the name of the man who designed the coin, and it's just nobody uses Liberty head as a designation, and so everyone says Barber. But what was really cool about this coin is you can kind of see those vertical lines on it. That's just kind of it has a similar look to some of the Lincoln cents that you get with the wood grain effect, and that's just due to strike, and I don't know what it is from this. It might be a little toning, but it's just, I think it's really interesting. Alright, well, let me show you the back. Give me a second of one of these. A couple of these at least. So here's the 20 cent. And I think I really like the way that the eco's on. I know it's a worn and crappy, but really like just like the change of the eagle. The arrows and rays, I always love the rays coming out. I know it's busy, but it's just very eye appealing to me. Here's that Type 1 1917 Standing Liberty quarter. There's the Hold Seated Liberty half dollar that was really dark in toning. It's got a great strike on the eagle. You can kind of see all the rounding around the wings. I don't really like how the Seated Liberty and the Cat Bus, they have the same reverse. It's the eagle's nearly identical. It's nearly identical to the Seated Liberty, to each other, and it's just, yeah, you added rays, you added a motto above and a ribbon. It's just like, be original. I mean, come on. It's just a little frustrating, but that's my gripe for the day, or second, actually. This is actually one of my this is actually one of my first purchases for this typeset, was this 1936 BU Walking Liberty, and it's just in great shape. You know what I mean? This is one I got. This one silver was high back in 2012, up in the $30 range, just coming back down from the 2011 peak of around $50, and it's just, yeah, I lost money with silver a bit, but that's fine. I didn't buy too much back then. I didn't have much money. Here's just a nice dark Franklin half. You don't see them very often. This is just dark and interestingly toned, and I just thought it was really nice. It's just standard Kennedy, and this one I actually found in circulation. It's actually really interesting. I don't have any commemoratives. I really like the way that the commemoratives look, but I haven't been able to decide on what ones I should get because I only have 4 slots. None of the big $3. I do have this Morgan dollar, and it's a VAM, but I don't remember what VAM it is. It's on my computer, but it's just a nice even dark tone, and I actually got this from my my grandmother. She gave it to me, and so that's never leaving that spot. It's always going to stay with me, never selling it, never getting rid of it. You should always keep any coins or anything specialty that has real meaning from family members. It's a shame when you see people just, you can tell when, so some people, they could purchase collections through garage sales, and you can just tell a son is just trying to give it away. They don't really care too much, but you can tell the original owner who had the collection, they really cared for it, and it's just a shame. That's why I always say, do your research, know what you have before you attempt to sell anything. Here's a really nice 1922 piece dollar. It's just full of luster, and you can just see that cartwheel as I turn. It's just really nice. Here's 40% proof Eisenhower dollar, like dollar, however you want to say it. It's got a ugly toning, but I just wanted a silver in it, and this was cheap, so that's why that's there. Here's just the centennial proofs that I took out of the proof set. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite designs of modern coinage by the U.S. Mint. It's just a beautiful design. I love it. I just, a little drummer boy, can't get enough. You have Independence Hall, a Liberty Bell with the moon. It's just a Susan B. Anthony. I don't have either of these in here. I'm looking. I haven't just gotten around to getting proof versions of either of those. I'll probably get a proof. Anthony, I'll probably try and make all this proof, just for my own sanity. Again, don't have any commemoratives, and this one's just kind of a filler Silver Eagle. I kind of want an older date, so I put an 88 in. It just has a bit of a kind of a fatter and blockier text. It's just more interesting. It's not scratched, it's just kind of on the, I mean, it is a little bit, but oh well. I enjoy it. So that's my typeset. So that's it for the typeset, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a great day.